Hello, I'm Josh with LostInReviews.com, and I'm with Flatfoot 56. Go ahead and introduce
Hello, everybody.
yourselves.
I am Eric. I play the bagpipes.
I'm Brandon, and I play the mandolin.
If you couldn't tell, we are in a toilet today, and what tour are we at today?
We are the Vans Warp Tour.
And how has it been?
It's been pretty crazy. Kids are crazy. They come out in 100-degree weather, and then they run around in a circle, and they jump on each other. But it's okay, because they're having fun.
So since you guys are all brothers...
Actually, there's only three of us. Us two are actually the ones that are not brothers.
Okay. Well, that question is irrelevant.
No, what? Ask it.
Okay, well, might as well do it live, right? So does that make things better or worse for riding, touring, yada, yada,
It
yada?
makes things better.
Really?
Honestly. The cool thing about them being brothers is the fact that it makes problem resolution a lot easier. Working with family is a lot better, I think, because then you have people you can trust around you. And,
Right.
The two of us have known them for ever since the beginning of this entire escapade.
So there's not been the drama probably is so easy to work out. It's been your entire life.
Yeah. I think really any band should be, like a family. Some people that you can count on, and everyone. We have to have those little timeout, van times.
Right.
But I mean, that's what that's what a family is. And it's really necessary when you're on the road for so much time, and just in an enclosed space. To be able to, respect each other and just kind of watch out, for each other.
Okay, tell me, would you guys describe yourself as Celtic punk? And tell me about getting to that whole genre. What did you decide? Was it just your heritage or what?
Well, the guys growing up, they started out as just like a three-piece punk band, the Brothers, and they were a big influence by like bluegrass and the kind of folk stuff.
Banjos.
And but one of their friends, the previous piper, a real good guy that I actually grew up with in a bagpipe drum and corps band. He just kind of came to them and was like, well, I play pipes and I also play some guitar, so kind of mixed it all together and here we are.
What is punk to you, and how do you think it's changed over the years?
That's the most ridiculous argument, I think, of all the genres of music, because there's like, it was the Sex Pistols, no, it's the Ramones, no, it's the Clash, blah blah blah. I mean, punk rock is music that is, I would say, fast, written about just whatever you want to write about, and it's something that's driving, and it's something that is, I guess, a little bit crazy at times. So
I think for me it's about having something to say and sticking to it and not wavering or changing at all, being confident in what is true and living life accordingly to that.
Now, you said it's a little bit crazy. Do you think can craziness be appropriate in some situations in music, or what?
Sure, absolutely. Music is all about taking things. I mean, music is not necessarily original. Music, most of the styles of music has been done. It's about getting crazy and mixing things in that are gonna be different, that are gonna maybe throw somebody off. You're like, whoa, well, that was completely not what I expected, or that's crazy, but that works. I mean, punk rock music has been. I mean, if you look at when the founding bands. It was like everyone that wasn't into it was like, that's the most insane thing ever.
Right.
I don't understand what's going on. So, I mean, craziness is always appropriate, I think.
I agree. Now, bringing that on the stage, what is the rush just coming up there? What's it feel like to, in your own words?
There's really nothing like it, man. Like, you could have like the worst day in the world. Me personally, I'm speaking from, you could have like the worst day in the world and just get up on stage, and that's it. That's what it's all about, just going crazy. And it's almost, you gotta know that the kids, it's hard times all the way around, and they spent X amount of dollars to go to the show, and there's a responsibility there to just entertain them and just show them a good time and just rock out, basically.
And for you?
It's what I live for. I was born for it. for me, it's like, you know, when I get up on stage, I'm in my element. You know, that's it's my I don't know, it's home. Like not in this is where I live stage, but it's home. Like it's where I belong.
You guys remember this? These guys probably were told maybe they should get real jobs, and look what they are now. You know what? Laugh. You guys can laugh on their face,
Yeah,
right?
no, definitely. I got that growing up. My parents were always like, "Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do in life? What are you gonna do?" I was
Go
like,
crazy on stage.
I just want to be a rock star. They're like, "Had a chance." Well, look at me now. Sorry.
You know what? Before we joined this band, all I did was I worked and worked, and I was in other bands and trying to make it work with other bands. So, and my getting a real job was never really an option for me because every real job that I ever had, I hated. You know,
Right.
I wrote mortgages for a little amount of time, and I've worked the white collar thing, and I've worked in lumber yards and rope factories and what have you, warehouses, and just
wasn't meant to be.
Nope, wasn't meant to be. This is what I was meant to be.
Well,
So.
I'm glad you guys stuck with it. I like your sound. The name, the band name. What's that? What's the story behind it?
Growing up, I was actually in baseball also with the bass player who has extremely flat feet. So it actually started off, the brothers would scream like run Fatty 56 because that 56 was his baseball number.
Right.
But their mom didn't like it so much, so they changed it to run Flatfoot 56. So there you go, guys. That's the story.
Okay, tell me about your guys' newest album.
Blackthorn came out March 31st. It's probably our favorite piece of work that we've ever done. Everybody in the band likes the music. We like to play it, we like to listen to it, what have you. I guess the general theme of the album is working through and pushing through hard times,
Right.
and making it through tough situations, and being able to overcome, and not giving up. So it's harder and faster, but it's also more acoustic and lighter, but it's also more, pub sounding.
Right.
It's got all the elements of, of what we love. So
It's good. It's passionate. Really getting into that place, though, because you said it's tough times. Getting to that place when you're writing those down, is that just the end-all, cure-all, or is that tough?
I think it's we all go through hard times, and it's everywhere now. Just the way things are. I mean, you talk to anyone, and it's a resounding theme. So to be able to kind of put your own struggles and your own hardships, down on paper, and turn it into a musical form, it's all worth it when have a kid come up to you and just say, this really helped me through, and it makes it all worth it for sure.
Awesome. Well, first let me say, as a journalist, you guys seem very passionate and sincere, and tremendously respect that. But Flatfoot 56, get their new album. What's it called again?
Blackthorn.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have